have to, once you decide to stop dribbling, you have to pivot on one foot. Okay, you gotta take your grounded foot and you can rotate on that axis all the way around 360. But if you pick up that other foot, you are now traveling. So in business, sometimes you have to rotate on your axis. You have to stay grounded in the business that you have built, but you have to, sometimes make another decision. Sometimes you gotta, rotate 90 degrees or 180. Sometimes you just have to realize that the direction that you decided to go in, it wasn't for you. And so I'm saying that because I have made a pivot recently. My first main pivot happened back, and a lot of us had to pivot during COVID. So during COVID, we couldn't do hair, so we were forced to pivot. We were forced to find a better way to do business. And for me at that time, I decided to start selling products. And a lot of people started selling products, or completely leaving the salon in general and doing something else. And so now, over the past 3 years since having the boys, I have invested heavily in coaching and mentorship and different mini masterminds and things of that nature. So if you're not investing in your professional development as a salon professional, I would highly encourage you to. I spent thousands of dollars, at this point tens of thousands of dollars, on coaching. And through all of that, I was building a beauty academy for professionals. I was building out, my digital products. I was packaging up my intellectual property. I was doing all of these things that I speak about heavily in other ways and avenues to make money in this industry, which I believe that I eventually will get back to. But at this current moment in my life, after doing it for 3 years, pouring into it for 3 years, it really felt like pulling teeth. In addition, and I spoke about clarity the other day. In addition to it, I got really, really clear, and I became really self-aware, and I had a realization that, Jamila, these things they feel kind of like you're pushing yourself beyond yourself, because you're a free-flowing person. you need coaching, you appreciate coaching, but at the end of the day, the things that your coach does for you, you don't really naturally do on your own, and you really aren't interested in doing them for beauty professionals. I don't want to coach beauty professionals. So I had to be real with myself, and even though I've spent thousands of dollars and I have spent the last 3 years building these things out, I had to say, you know what, Jamila, I can still help beauty professionals. I can still inspire and encourage, and I can still drop gems, because I was doing it naturally. And what happened was, I said, I'm giving all these people all this juice, all this sauce. I'm telling them about their businesses. I should be getting paid for this. And I do believe in exchanging value for value. However, that's not, it's too structured for me. It's not who I am. And a lot of us are creative. We are very free flowing. We are very, kind of wake up today, having a great day, wake up tomorrow, and not so much. And in coaching, you have got to be consistent, and I had to be self-aware and real and say I am not consistent in that fashion and form. So I'm not the best coach for people, but I am a great motivator. I am a great person to inspire other people, and I do that best when I feel free, and I do that best when I am high energy like I am today. I do that best when I'm on the go, when it's less structure, and I can't be a coach for someone because I am not structured. I am just living my best life, and I hope that through living my best life that other people realize that they can do it the same way. And I did this by building a business and a beauty brand that allows me to work less than 3 days, that allows me to be a stay-at-home mom half of the week, with twins who are 3 years old. And if you are looking for that same level of flexibility, then this is the challenge you want to be on, because this is where I'm pouring in all of that information, but not in a coaching relationship. So you can look forward to more videos like this. I feel so free. There's something about deciding. It's something about being okay with letting things go. It's something about saying, yeah, I did. It's not a waste of money. It's never, what I put on Facebook the other day? I said, it's never failure, and it's never giving up. It's always growth. It's always growth. It's not a setback. It's growth. You have to change how you look at things. And what I'm more passionate about, more than anything, more than trying to coach people, trying to create digital products to make money, it was all centered around money. And I had to also be self-aware enough and have a realization to say that I have been influenced social media, I consume tons of social media. I think I've also shared with you all that I have a phone addiction, a social media addiction. It's very easy, especially for people who have ADHD or who are neurodivergent. We have an addictive type of personality. So a lot of people who have autism, ADHD, bipolar, OCD, they never seek the professional help they need, so they go and self-medicate, and then those things become addictions because they become codependent on them. And so for me, I am a phone person. I extremely love getting on my phone, scrolling. I'm a scroller and I'm okay with it. And I also know that in scrolling that it's been formulated to be addictive. I've watched the Netflix documentaries. I even have a book on social media, the powers of social media, and like how the people who created these apps don't use them, and they definitely don't let their children use them. So I know how dangerous it is, but I'm an addict and I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? You have to have that awareness. So I say all that to say that I enjoy spending my time on these platforms, but I have to be a creator. I have to create more than I consume. And so instead of scrolling, I have to be the scroll. I have to create the content that people scroll, and I have to put out higher quality conversations and content that will kind of change the way that social media behaves. So I say all that to say, to just share transparently the things that have been happening over here, the things that have started to make more sense for me, and also how you can kind of see a difference. This page is called Tech Your TV now, but as soon as I get, it takes 14 days to change your name on Instagram if it is already being used. So I'm simplifying everything. I will have 2 YouTube channels. So this YouTube channel will be everything. It's still going to talk about hair heavily, but if you're looking for my personal development and like my mommy journey, you'll find that over on we're going to change Mama Mila, which is my where I share my postpartum journey and all of that. Mama Mila is going to turn into One Healing Mama, which is the community that you can expect to see. One Healing Mama is just a space for Black women, or any woman of any race, but specifically Black women, because it's an underserved market for the transparency of motherhood. Like, let's be clear that motherhood is trying, okay? And if you don't feel supported in that trying, you will feel like you're drowning. You may love your children, they may be as cute as a button, but child, ooh-wee, the overstimulation, the patience that you have to have, and sometimes you just wake up and you don't have it. Adulting is hard enough. Being in the United States post-COVID is hard enough, and so to care for a little one who is independent on you, we need our own space to be able to say exactly what it is. And I'm always gonna tell it like it TI is. So that is what One Healing Mama will be. That's a YouTube channel. It's currently titled Jamila Evans. It's just my name. And this YouTube channel will go to be my personal YouTube channel, which will share all the many multifaceted things that I like to do. I'm multi-passionate, multifaceted. So I love doing my own hair with you all. I love sharing behind the scenes of salon ownership. I love talking business and mindset. I've always loved like neuroscience and mastery and like meditation. So I'll be talking heavily about mindset shifts here. And that can be with anything. That's just life. So we'll be adulting over here, but specifically motherhood will be over on One Healing Mama, because that will be a community page. So I say all that to say that you can be sure that I will be popping on to YouTube for lives. I have recorded content coming. If you are interested in seeing anything in particular, I would love to hear what you would like to see from me. I literally have like so much stuff in my brain. I have consumed so many things over the years, and so it helps me to know what y'all are looking for, so that I'm not just making it, pulling it out of my tail, if that makes sense. I hope that y'all are having a good morning. For the person who liked this, thank you so much. If y'all are new here, I'm Jamila Evans. I'm here in North Carolina. I'm a twin mom, a wife, a salon owner. I'm headed to the salon right now. I was sharing that I have 3 clients today. 2 of them are in salon, but the one in the middle is actually my grandmother. I'm going to go to her house and do it. She is my one and only client that is relaxed. I do run a natural hair salon, and the premises around my natural hair salon is that we are education focused. So even though you come and get your hair done with me, the goal in my salon is for you to know how to take care of your hair like a professional, and for you to understand your hair and be able to also care for the people in your family. So the investment in my salon is an investment for your whole family and your whole network. And that is why I charge premium prices, because there's more value than just getting your hair styled. A lot of people say, girl, how can you charge $600 for a new client? Very easily. You go on Acuity, you go in the back end and you type in 600.00. However, how do you get someone to pay for that is another story. And that comes from branding, and that comes from you being able to articulate the value that you are presenting in your service, and being able to do that with your whole chest out. Okay, so if you struggle with that, we can do a live about that. If you struggle with anything as far as being a beauty professional, lashes, nails, makeup, permanent tattooing, hair, if there's anything in this industry that you are like, dang, I don't know how to stay consistent on social media, I don't know how to build my brand this way, LLCs, content creation, whatever the case may be, I have done it. It's been 10 years now. So we'll be having all of the talks about everything, because my brain be everywhere. So that is what y'all can expect from the coming Jamila Evans page. Literally just like a smorgasbord, as they say, I think that's the word they call it, of just random thoughts, but a conversation between you and me. All right, I'm about to pull up at the salon. I wanted to share that you should really just be comfortable with pivoting. Now, don't be a whole hot mess all over the place. Now, don't just be pivoting to be pivoting to be pivoting. Decide what you want to do. Spend the time fleshing it out. Planning is important. I never used to be a planner in the beginning of my career, and I found that if I had taken some time back to plan a few things, I maybe would have had more clarity going in. I really thought that me getting into coaching was what was best for me and my family and where I wanted to go, but it was not best for who I actually am. I am not a structured person naturally. So I found that trying to build my coaching business was actually draining me. It was really stressing me out. And it was because I was going against who I naturally show up as on a day-to-day basis. I do like to coach people. I do like to inspire and motivate people. But I don't like doing it in such a structured way. So I decided to pivot, and everything that you see from me online, the Beauty Brand Bootcamp, is no more. I will still create content like that, but it won't be housed in a whole, thing. So yeah, I'm gonna let you all dictate what y'all want to see, because I don't want to create content that y'all don't want to consume, if that makes sense. But yes, I'm pulled up at the salon. I have 15 minutes to spare. I do recommend that you all show up for your appointments at least 15 to 10 minutes early. And go ahead. And what that allows you to do is just get in your space, clean it up if you didn't clean it up, because sometimes we do that. Sometimes we leave out and we don't clean up. Light you a candle, start your music up, get your head clear, so that you're just not all over the place once your clients come in. Hi, Deanna Seals, how are you doing? But yeah, so that's all I got for y'all today. If y'all have enjoyed any of this conversation, feel free to drop in the comments what really resonated with you and how it helped you on today. If there was something I said that was just like, yes, Mila. And then also, if you are new here and you want to come back and get notifications about our coming videos, please go ahead and subscribe. I'm not gonna be the YouTube girl, be like, comment, subscribe. I'm not gonna do that. But I do want you all to subscribe. We're growing. This year we have picked up about 500 subscribers, so thank you all for subscribing. I always want to remain grateful and okay with the growth that we're doing. I don't ever want to be like this mega big person where I feel untouchable. So yes, until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, and do something that makes you happy today. Okay, bye.